Hikaru, congratulations. Maybe first the first classical game. Where do you think he went wrong? In my notes, I had this rook c8 c5 might have been the critical mistake. What do you think?
I mean, I'm not so sure. I think it was more or less close to equal, maybe a very slight advantage for me. Around like move 20, and okay, I think if I go rook d1, probably it's a better version, maybe quite a bit better than the game instead of going e6 first. But even after e6, I thought it was a small advantage. And I mean, Mickey was also a little bit low on time, so he kind of went wrong. But I have a feeling with correct play, it's probably a draw. But there's always a little bit of initiative, a little bit of pressure, so it wasn't that easy. And fortunately for me, Mickey didn't quite find the best way to defend, and I was able to win the first classical game, which of course, I mean, it's very important in general, especially when you're white. Yeah, and then today, I don't know what was going on. I mean, I thought I was completely fine, and then Mickey found this great b4 idea. I mean, I completely overlooked it, and I thought it was a very nice idea to at least create some play. But maybe knight e2 was wrong for Mickey. I think if he doesn't go knight e2, maybe knight d3, or there's some other ideas perhaps. It's still maybe a game, because after knight e2 it just simplifies, and there really is nothing left to play for white.
Okay. Of course, I have to go back to the other day, the Armageddon and the appeal by your opponent. You had some time maybe to reflect on it. What is your comment on everything that happened there?
Well, okay. I mean, for starters, well, let's be clear. To the people who want to say that it's some way of messing with Jan, that's not the case at all. Frankly speaking, people have to understand that I come from America, and according to American rules, as far as I know, it's still legal even to castle with both hands. So there's no ill intention certainly from that. I mean, the fact that Jan chose to take it beyond that and think that I was intentionally trying to mess with his head or do something crazy is just a little bit disappointing, honestly, because I thought he played a great match. We both did, actually. At the critical moment in the second 10-minute game, I think it was, when I had won the first one, he found this brilliant rook d2 idea, and I lost, and then then he took the advantage in the blitz, and I won a very I played a great second blitz game to force the Armageddon. So it's a bit disappointing that he took it that way. But that being said, of course, it was not intentional, and it was just a matter of the fact that I'm used to playing in the U.S. and to go further on that point, there's another example. It wasn't a castling, but there was a game I played against Boris Grachev in the World Blitz Championship, and I think it was 2011, where I pushed up onto the 8th rank and I lost the game against him. So so people who think it's some kind of intentional thing, or I'm trying to gain some advantage, that's not the case at all. It's simply that I'm used to playing with U.S. rules, and of course I should know that the rules are not the same for FIDE events. But that being said, I mean, after you've been playing for 5.5 hours and so many wild swings, many things can happen. So that's how it goes.
Okay. Your next opponent will be?
I think it'll be Yakovenko or Elianov, I think, but I'm not certain.
Who do you prefer?
It doesn't matter to me, really. I mean, they're both very strong opponents. Obviously, I'm much more familiar with Dmitry because I played him in the FIDE Grand Prix a couple of times. But I think, I played Pavel, I think, in like Linares in maybe 2002, 2003. I mean, a different lifetime ago. So I'm also familiar with his games as well. But to me, it doesn't make a difference. All that matters right now is I get to relax and enjoy a rest day, because the last couple matches have been very stressful.